Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. Today we are doing the ultimate throwback. It is actually arguably one of the first videos on my channel that ever took off. A would you rather. Recently I've been feeling nostalgic and been watching some of my old uploads, and first of all, it's so weird that everything here is so similar. Go back and watch my face reveal from nearly 8 years ago. So many similarities. Wardrobe, in the last 8 years, these ribbons have been added. Carl the Creeper, still there, and me. Still me. If you don't know the concept, you are presented with two possibilities and you have to pick one which you'd rather do. So if you disagree with me on some of them, let me know in the comments. There might be some contentious ones here. I have no idea. For example, this one, only eat burnt food or always bite your tongue when you eat. My instinct is telling me to only eat burnt food. Nothing makes you feel more dumb than biting your tongue when you eat because it's so painful and so avoidable. I'm gonna go burnt food. Does it? It tells me percentages. Okay, good. Let's move on. Tongue kiss a dog or a cat or tongue kiss a stranger's armpit. Not even close. Okay, for a second I thought I was going to be in the minority there. A stranger's armpit? No way. Always have a random taste in your mouth. Be unable to have taste in your mouth. This is so dependent on the random taste. If the random taste is chocolate, that sounds great. But random could be anything. So I'm going to err on the side of caution. I bet this is the majority. I'm going to go on this one though. Yeah. Figured that one out. You guys are crazy. Do you know how random could be? Either way, have the power to do whatever you want without getting in trouble, be able to change the probability of any outcome. So have the power to do whatever you want or have the power to get whatever you want. Hello? If anyone clicks this, you're a moron. Do you know what this is saying? Do you know what this is saying? Odds on me winning the lottery, 100%. Odds on me never getting an illness until at least the age of 100, 100%. Odds of my family living for 200 years, 100%. Like, you don't want to say live forever because that's this whole nother debate, but do whatever you want and get away with it? Whatever. I mean, sure, I guess, but just change the possibility of an outcome. Get whatever you want. Oh, come on now. Or basically, the change the possibility of any outcome is the same as doing what you want without getting in trouble, because you could just say, do this with 100% probability of not getting in trouble, and then you get to change everything else. That's such a stupid one, because the change what the outcome is completely encapsulates the other would you rather and more. Mental. Be single for life, have a partner that acts like a child. Come on now. Children are quite fun. They're funny. So, yeah, I mean, obviously, the immaturity, the petulance, that will get annoying, but you know what? You work with it. Have your voice delayed by 5 seconds. Have your vision delayed by 5 seconds. We're going voice ventriloquism style because imagine you get hit by a train and you literally don't even see it coming. Mental. That is mental. Okay, that one was easy. Own all the weapons in the world but only master one. Master all the weapons in the world, only use one. I guess what exactly is the difference here? Either way, you have one weapon that you master. So I guess if you can only use one, there's no point mastering all the others. So might as well own them all, I guess. A bit of a random one, but let's move on to the next ID. As you can see, the URL changes here, so it's all random. Would you rather be able to explore the universe or be able to explore the unknowns of the Earth? I'm down for unknowns of the Earth. I know more people will pick this one, but I feel like it gets to the point where your brain just can't comprehend it, so let's stick with the Earth. Never be able to play any game again, never be able to watch or stream anything again. Whoa, wow. I'm assuming this means video game and not just any game. I think if it's video game, I might have to sacrifice that. Genuinely, that's a tough one. If it's any game at all, like sport, ball, every game possible, then that's that. Only be able to kiss your spouse, only be able to hug your spouse. I'm gonna have to say, oh, that's really difficult, but I am gonna have to say kiss. That's a tough one though. That's a really tough one. Next one, moving on up. Fart in public, burp in public. I can't burp. I don't know if that's weird. It's quite a rare phenomenon. I don't burp. Ask anyone but I just don't. I don't burp. I never have. I never will. But that does mean that I make up for it elsewhere, so to speak. The one problem with this, right, obviously because I don't burp, a lot of my farts are actually just air, so my farts never smell. But people who can burp, when they fart, I have learned through experiences with my friends and my family that their farts smell horrific. So farting has this stigma that if you fart, it's gonna smell. Mine don't smell at all, but if I farted in public, people would assume it's gross, even though it's not. So I'm gonna say burp in public, because the stigma is that farts smell. Mine don't. They really don't. See, look how much people hate farting. I love it. Drink sewer water, eat food from the sewer. I think you'd have a better chance. Ooh, Ooh. Ooh. It's got to be sewer water. That's really, really... I think... I'm going to assume you have an equal chance of getting sick from it, but yeah. Be kind in a cruel world. Yeah. Oh, no. I should have said cruel in a kind world, realistically, actually. Because if the implication here is that I'm the only cruel thing in a kind world, that is the greater good. I rushed into that one a little bit. I felt like kind in a cruel world is what I am already, so I suppose that's just why I went to that, but yeah. Only be able to play your favorite game, be able to play any game except for your favorite game. I pretty much do that. I only ever play Rocket League, but I think 5 years ago, I would have selected this, but now it's got to be this, because your second favorite game is a very good game. So anyone that picks this is actually mental, to be honest. But either way, we're going to move on to the next one, which is have 4 hands or 4 feet. I think you could get a lot more done with 4 hands, for sure. And I'm, yeah, not surprised. Not surprised that is such an overwhelming majority. What? Would you rather have someone die when you touch them or have someone die when you make eye contact with them? Is this everyone that you touch, everyone you make eye contact with? Because otherwise, I'd have to pick this. Or... oh, you got to pick that and just not touch people. You can't do that. You just can't. You can't do that. It's no way. Would you rather leave your family, leave your friends? That's harsh, but it's tough. That's a tough one, isn't it? You've just got to leave your friends, I'm afraid. I know everyone feels that way, and fair play, but yeah. Would you rather have 100 duck-sized elephants or 1 elephant-sized duck? Give me the 100 little elephants. Absolutely. Absolutely. Bunch of little elephants. Oh, so cute. Okay, would you rather live happily in a kingdom in the sky or live happily in a kingdom in the ocean? Happily means I can breathe. Happily means I'm not going to fall to my death. So, given that I'm going to survive, because you can't really be happy if you're dying, I'm going to say in the sky. Yeah, why not? Why not? I'll go for that. I seems to have got the general consensus here. Let's see what the next one's going to be. Never be able to feel anything emotionally again. Never be able to feel anything physically again. Physically. Definitely. I like my emotions. I'm a very in-tune, emotional human being. Absolutely. Would you rather have more time or have more money? Oh, come on now. That's not even a question. What? 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 People are... wow. People are out here... wow, that's mental. I'm taking a penny. Absolutely. I mean, how many days does it take for that penny to surpass $1 billion? Let's figure it out. So this is a penny. Day 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 days, we have $10,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1 month, we have, what exactly is that? $10 million? Yep. 31, 32, 33, 34. I think that's $1 billion already. 1,717,000,000. No, it's not quite. 171 million. It's so difficult to see without the commas. Yeah, I'm having a penny that doubles every day. You're the richest man in a couple of months. Like, yeah, unbelievable. Never have homework in school. Never have an exam in school. Homework. Bun that. Exams, I didn't mind. I didn't care for them. But homework, that was long. I didn't really do homework, to be honest, but, you know, I did the bare minimum. Would you rather act on Broadway or in movies or TV? This, as someone who's performed on the stage, I really am very much... I know this is going to be the majority. I know it for a fact. You get more exposure, you're more rich, and it does appear more fun. I think this would be more fun. As someone who has been on stage many times, this would, I think, be more fun. But I'm going to go with this, and I think the majority will too. Overwhelming majority, but I think acting on Broadway would be much more of a rush. You've got a live audience. Can't get better than that. Have infinite knowledge or be omnipotent. So infinite knowledge and infinite power, I guess. Is it omniscient that is infinite knowledge? Oh, it is. Okay, so it's omniscient or omnipotent. And I'm going to say omnipotent. I feel like infinite knowledge could be a bit of a curse. I think if you know everything, if you could have infinite power, you can kind of cope with that. I feel like humans could cope with infinite power to an extent more so than infinite knowledge. If you know everything, I feel like that's too much. That's too much. Have very buck teeth or very crooked teeth. I'm going to go crooked. You can fix them if you're that way inclined. But buck teeth, I know you can fix them as well, but not a fan, to be honest. Only make money from donations your entire life. Have $10 billion, but only be able to donate it. So you have $0, but $10 billion worth of positive impact. Or you can make a little bit of money from donations. I guess we'll go with this, assuming I can still live. I guess, I don't know. But here you have no money. So I don't know. Here you can make money, but either way. Have to document a plant's growth over 10 years. Oh, have to document a child's growth over 10 years. Well, that's so random. What an odd would you rather. Never be able to eat your favorite food or eat only your favorite food. Never. Again, it's like the favorite game thing. You can go without one favorite, given that the second favorite is always going to be close behind. Be the only person that doesn't get to live forever. The only oh, wow. Wow. Both of them are terrible. Both of these are absolutely terrible because you're living your life and everyone else, I don't know if they know they're living forever. I think that's the main thing. But you're condemning humanity to the worst existence possible, or you are. I can't do that, though. I'm going to have to be the only person. I'm sorry. In a bit, lads. I'm so sorry. That is just... Oh, that's an impossible one to decide. Become any character from any anime, any character from any game. They're pretty much the same thing, I think, but this has more scope because I think every anime character is probably in a game somewhere, so we're going to say game. And, yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Moving on to the next one. It's going to be able to drink anything but have a 50% chance. Nope. Yeah, water. Absolutely. Are you kidding me? 50% chance of choking each time you drink. That means you're going to choke every single day, right? Let's say you drink modestly 20 times a day. Odds are you choke 10 times. You might, if you're lucky, choke 5. Unbelievable. That's mental. Whereas I think 1%, you might choke once a week and you get over it. Live in Paris but feel depressed. Live in North Korea but feel happy. The only negative of living in North Korea in reality, well, I say the only negative, in terms of that question, is that it makes you dreadfully unhappy because of how terrible it is. If you're living in North Korea but you feel happy, that is way better than living in Paris but feeling depressed, because the only reason you change your living circumstances is to influence your level of how happy you are and how content you are. So if you're in North Korea and you're happy, that's way better than being depressed in Paris. Way better. Way better. Wow. Okay, I'm going to go save your mum from falling off a cliff. Not because my mum's downstairs and my dad just left for work, so she could potentially hear me say this, or because if anyone's going to watch one of my videos, it would be my mum. But I think my dad, obviously, he's the man of the house. He's got a better chance of saving himself than my mum if they're both falling down a cliff. So I think this is going to win. Oh, yeah, big time. It's the logical one. It's the logical one. Luckily, I'm a twin, so, my twin brother can take care of my dad. Have your back cracked by a chiropractor? Done. Have your mind explored by a psychic to uncover your deepest thoughts and emotions? Don't quite know how that works. I know my deepest thoughts and emotions. I'm going to go with the chiropractic. It's quite freeing, I guess, as well. So we're going to do that. Next one is lick the inside of a stranger's ear or an armpit. I'm going to go with armpit. Ears are gross. Ears are gross. To be fair, is that a fresh out the shower armpit? Because if so, that's pretty calm for anyone. Or is it like a day old armpit? That's a tough one. Become a sentient toilet or a sentient punching bag. Punching bag, I'm sorry. You can't be a sentient toilet. That's just not going to happen. Always be aroused, never feel arousal at all. If I was a girl, this would be fine. I could deal with that. A guy, it is a little bit more challenging. That poses problems. I still think... Oh, dear me. Oh, dear me. That's tough. Oh, I should have clicked this one, I think. I don't know. That is a really difficult one. I'm not going to lie. Moving on up. Be able to walk on water without drowning. Be able to touch fire without burning. Walk on water for sure. That's way cooler. That's way cooler, to be honest. Yeah, because then you just... Yeah, that's great. Tell your best friend all your secrets. Tell your parents all your secrets. Come on now. Come on now. Yeah. We love our parents. We'd save them off a cliff. But the secrets, they don't need to know everything, do they? Always have to travel by train. Always have to travel by bus. Train, I guess. In theory, that means there's train tracks available, and if that's the case, it's a much more pleasurable travel experience. And it's quicker. Work a 9 to 5 job you hate, 7 to 6, one you love. Come on. That's light work. Light work. We're doing that now. I'm doing that with my life now. I've been doing that for years. Would you rather cure cancer or cure world hunger? Cancer, for sure. World hunger, there is a cure. Food. Cancer, there is not a cure. So let's cure the one that's not cured. Have no hair anywhere, have never-ending growing hair. I'm going to say... Well, it depends. It all depends on the rate, because no hair at all means no eyebrows, no beard. No, I mean, I've got loads of body hair. None of that, which would be quite handy. I'd dry a lot quicker out the shower, that's for sure. It depends how quick the hair grows. If it grows at the normal hair speed, then I guess I'll go with that. It's a tough one, though. it is, because this just is not, it's not the one. It's not the one. Control time, control the weather. That one's a bit too much for me, I think. I'm going to say the weather. That one's cooler, and I get that more people are going to do it, but I don't think they've really deeped it. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. You're accused of being a criminal, but your family/loved one is the criminal. Your family loved one is accused of being a criminal, but you're the criminal. Okay, so you either take the fall for your family, or they take the fall for you. It depends on the crime. It really depends on the crime. So I guess this is the selfless one to do that I pick. Yeah, there's no fault from myself on this side, so I'll just go with this one. Let's do a couple more to round off this Christmas day. Wow. Okay, have a romantic relationship with a dog or a cat. Honestly, dogs are more loving. It's a bit of a weird question, but yeah, we'll go with dogs. That's a bit weird. Have a home gym, home cinema. Home cinema for sure. I like the idea of going out to the gym, but like going out to the cinema, I could take it or leave it. So yeah, have whatever you say become real, or whatever you think become real. That's dangerous. You're not in control of your impulsive thoughts. You can control what you say. You can't control what you think. That is mental. I just thought my head blowing up. Like, you know what I mean? Mental. Stay alive, have a very painful death when the time comes, or have painless death right now. Stay alive. Because if I have a painful death, that might be in 60 years. If this is here, well, sucks to suck. So yeah, we're going to do one more. Travel 10 years into the past, but you can't return to the present. 2 years into the future, but you can return. Future for sure. I thought about this, and 10 years into the past, I could go back, buy a load of Bitcoin forever. But 2 years into the future, I can see how Bitcoin's done, for example, over the last 2 years, and then travel back to the present and act accordingly. And I think that would be a better way to make money. But that is going to do it for this video, the Would You Rather episode. If you want to see me do it again, then drop a like. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you would do in some of these situations, because some of them were a little bit interesting, to say the least. Subscribe down below to join the Pixel Army. I've been Pixel. You have been awesome. Thank you so much for a wonderful 2023. I hope you have a very Merry Christmas, and I'll see you in the next video very soon. Flying in a missile, haters throwing shade, never pick me, not an issue. I am a beast, I'm at the top, I run these beats, I hold my spot, so stop before it hits you. It's pick up, pixel.